And in this video, the last one, we're going to take a look at the rear suspension of Bob Feingold's Mercedes-Benz 2.316. So let's get underneath here. He's got this nice pit in his workshop. Kind of wish I had this sometimes. But taking a look underneath here, that you can see that he's fitted now the Yellow Speed Racing rear shock and spring support system. These are Voltline springs he has, but he's been using these Yellow Speed Racing hardware here to adjust the preload and the ride height of the car. So kind of a nice nice modification there. The standard 2.316 has a self-leveling rear suspension, which does work really wonderfully. But if you're going to be like Bob and use a car on track days, that you end up going this route. And there's the Yellow Speed Racing rear shock. And then also underneath here you can see he has the Mercedes-Benz CL55 AMG rear brake caliper and rear disc. So these are much bigger brakes that he has in the rear also, and also on that side. And then also on the lower control arms you can see he's fitted the high strength, high density polyurethane bushings, and that side too. And then other things that he's done here, that on this link that you see right here, that goes from the lower control arm up to the rear sway bar, that he's taken a standard Mercedes-Benz metal link from a W124, the early models that were metal before Mercedes used the plastic ones, which are known to break. But he took the metal one, and then to improve on the metal one, he cut it, tapped threads, and then used a stainless steel marine turnbuckle on there so you can adjust the length of it. Kind of a lot of work. I think he must have had some spare time one day. And then the rear sway bar he has, you can see there, it's white in color. This is made by Ultra Racing in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's a 22 millimeter sway bar. I think the standard 16 valve is 16 millimeter, and then the Evo 2 rear sway bar is 18 millimeters. And Bob felt that to get the car to balance and handle properly, he needed something bigger. So then he fitted this custom-made 22 millimeter rear sway bar. So he had done that, I think, just about 3 or 4 months or so before he passed away. And the Yellow Speed Racing suspension that we're looking at back here, he fitted onto the car just about 3 weeks before he passed away. And then the other things underneath here on the bottom, take a look at. A little bit hard to see up there, but he does have an adjustable camber arm up there. And then the half shafts from the rear differential, you see right here, that this rear differential has been modified. You can take a look there. It's from an ASD Mercedes differential, so this is a differential that you can control the lockup ratio on that. And so here's the hydraulic lines that go into the differential, and then to fit this larger differential you got to take a normal half shaft, cut it in length, and then fit a pipe over that, and then re-weld it back together for strength. So quite a bit of work to fit this in. Up in the interior, up in the driver's seat, that he has a small little handle that he can pull up a couple of times to lock up this differential, and then he has a push button on the bottom to release the pressure, so it's kind of a free differential again. So quite a bit of work and engineering that went in here, but it's all turned out really nice. And then on the exhaust system, this was all custom made. 3-inch exhaust pipe up here. The engine that with the supercharger is probably rated like around 230, 240 horsepower at the rear wheels and stuff. He has recorded about 140 horsepower with a normal engine, and then when he did his modifications, and has about 14 psi of boost, that he's getting around 240, 230 maybe horsepower. So a really substantial increase in power, so therefore a bigger exhaust pipe. And I think that's about it for the whole look here on Bob's car. It's too bad that this won't receive more work, but it was a real pleasure to show this to you, and we'll sure miss you, Bob. That's all. Take care. Bye.